Good morning. I'm Stu, I'm back from England, travelling around Southeast Asia and currently in Phnom Penh where I've been for the last 3 full days. Today's going to be a bit of a hard video because I'm actually at the Tuol Sleng Genocide Museum, better known as S21, and later on from here I'm going to go to the killing fields, which is further outside the city. Now, if you don't know the history of Cambodia from the 70s and the 80s, as I go around I'll try to explain more, but first of all I've got to pay to get in. Now I've hired a bike for the day, which is parked down there. $8 for the day, which is quite good for Phnom Penh. But the museum here itself is $10 entry, or without audio $5. Now, unfortunately, because I'm on a budget, I'm going to have to do it without audio. Now, I was here about 10 years ago, where at the time it wasn't that much of a tourist place. Now, it's got a bit bigger, understandably so. So I'm going to do it without the audio guide. See how, hopefully there's going to be lots of information as I go around. It's 5,000 to get in.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, take this one.
Thank you.
Okay, scan the barcode, scan the machine.
Thank you. Now this is a lot busier than it was the last time I came. Right, quick history. In the 70s, Pol Pot was the leader of the Khmer Rouge, and he wanted a utopian country where there was no money and basically everybody farmed their foods. People who didn't agree were jailed, killed, and this is one of the detention centres they had at the time. And that's me now in S21. S21 was originally a high school for children. So 1975 this was taken over, and from 1976 to 79 they reckon there was about 20,000 people were imprisoned here. Now obviously when you go through the exhibits round the area, I am going to be respectful. I won't be doing any talking. But you've got the map here. Which I'm going to go through every single building as I can. Go to the centre. There is a lot of guides that can take you around. I think they're cheaper than the audio guides, but for most of the time it's easier not have someone talking in your ear, just so you can get a sense of what happened around here. We're going to go into that building there. Start having a look around. Get a better understanding of who was imprisoned here. Pol Pot and his regime, because they wanted a simple life of just people farming and making food for themselves. Anybody that had intelligence that might talk out against them were imprisoned, tortured here. Anybody that they thought were in league with Vietnam were also taken away. So you had soldiers. I mean, even now I'm getting a bit emotional. But let's have a look around. So these would have been classrooms originally. God. So these are the original beds. And then here you've got discipline of the security, which everybody was expected to go by. You must answer according to my questions, don't turn them away, don't try to hide the facts by making excuses about this or that, you are strictly prohibited to contradict me. Don't pretend to be ignorant, for you're a chap who dares to thwart the revolution. Wow. And number 7, do nothing, sit still and wait for my orders. If there is no order, keep quiet. And when I tell you to do something, you must do it right away, without protesting. So all these rooms down here are all the same. But they reckon at any one time there would be between 1,000 and 1,500 people in this place itself. So you've got 3 stories there, 3 stories here. So I don't think there was a cell each. So you got a photograph here, which is quite big. The latest estimate of numbers of victims who died at S21 is 18,063. Of the victims, 12, 8 adults, 4 children, are known to have survived. Wow. That's crazy. Obviously I've given you a bit of a history, which is the very short, very simple, very easy to understand. It's not easy, it's not simple, it's very complicated. Wow. So this first building I was at, it's known as Building A. So there you see it's first story, 10 cells, high officials tortured. One of the things that Pol Pot did when he became leader was change the name of the country to Democratic Cambodia. And one of the things he made people start doing is wearing black clothing. Now they've got an example of, this is the original, it's a bit faded, so normal people wear that, but prisoners coming here will wear that. And these are original clothing from, and this was S21. So this is the 3rd floor of Building A. Really upsetting. This room is it's not getting me now. It's got children at S21. Mostly states victims with former Khmer Rouge Carter, former members of government, children. So they have kids, children, babies here. So this used to be the volleyball court, but it was a high school. And this wooden frame was rope climbing. Here on the wooden frame they would, you see at the top they've got some hooks. Hang the prisoners, torch them with rope. So you've just seen some of the photographs of some of the victims that came here. But here you've got Professor of Doctor of Law, Doctor of Medicine, intellectuals. Number tax is used to take photographs of the victims. Just goes on and on with photographs. Now this guy here, John Dewhirst, which you've just seen the picture of, one of a few foreigners that were over here. That guy there's actually from the northeast of England, where I'm from. How he got caught up in this. But he was a teacher teaching English in Southeast Asia. Teacher. So I'm on the third floor of building B. The first floor is where they had all the photographs of all the victims, but this floor is all about how they discovered the place. There's an interview with a guy on the TV there. This guy Unpesh. He was there April 77, got arrested, was sent here, accused him of being an internal enemy or a CIA agent, and then from 1985 he was in charge of this museum. And there was so much information going on around here. From management, all the documents, stuff they've saved. Cambodia's graveyard. basically how they're going about trying to keep this place alive as a memorial to the people who died, the victims. Just an amazing place. But yeah, this is so the one guy that was done as the S21 prison chief, life imprisonment. And Khmer Rouge senior leaders. It's crazy to think that this place, while I have been on this earth, was used to torture, kill innocent people. Shocking. So we've just been to the near building B, and then you've got, I don't know if I showed you the thing in the middle, statue. But S21 carries on round to here. And there is so much history, so much preservation done from that time. Here you got photographs of senior leaders before they were tried. And here you got two survivors from S21. Wow. And obviously they've written a book each, they try to sell it, and so they should. What they got put through. So you come over to the other side. There's a little memorial there. Never will we forget the crimes committed during the democratic Cambodia regime. I mean, it's hard not to get emotional when you walk around here, see the photographs, and when you see what human beings did to other human beings. These were cells. I could just fit through that. So we'll come up to the next floor. You've got barbed wire all along. And this is wooden. God, they're even smaller. Wow. And they're more numbered. Two guys over there are survivors. I'm sure there's a photograph that around the corner. And here it is, that photograph. It's the two kids at the front on the right hand side. Those are the two guys over there. Wow. This place really affects you when you walk around. Knowing that what happened here, disgusting as it was, should never ever be forgotten. And to think this used to be a high school. Unbelievably, I've been here for 2.5 hours just walking around. A lot of the exhibits in the former classrooms from the prison cells are all covered in glass, so it's really hard to take any videos because you just get a bad reflection of it. But this is not like a tour guide of anything, this is me to show you what is here, so you too can come across, do some travelling, see for yourselves. An amazing place. I have been here before, as I mentioned earlier, and one of the things I did have that I don't have now is the British guy, Mr. Dewhirst. They had his confession letter, which I took photographs of, and like I said, 9 years ago. So I'm going to try and dig them out through my iCloud. Hopefully that's still there, and if they are, here they are. This is the other end from the gallows, so this would have been the volleyball court, and this is the burial space for the last 14 victims of S21. I'm now back at the hostel. S21 really upset me. It made me think a lot, and I needed to sort of finish off after thinking about the place. It's a place where you need to go if you ever come to Cambodia. It's thought-provoking. It's just an amazing place. I'm not too sure how the video is going to turn out because a lot of it was just taking videos as it went along while looking and trying to understand stuff. So if it's not the best video you've seen, I apologise. And I know there'll be a lot of people who have watched this and said, oh, you've missed out this information, that information. I'm not a documentary maker, this is me just travelling the world, seeing as much as I can around Southeast Asia at the moment, and this is just one of the spots I chose to take in. There's a lot of stories that you've got to read, not just online but at the museum itself, about people, and that's what it's all about, just people who died. And some of the stories that you read with the photographs of the person themselves, it's just madness. But the next place I'm going to this afternoon is the Khmer Fields, and that'll be on my next video. So if you enjoyed, I don't think that's the proper word for watching this video, but if you've enjoyed the video, press that like button. If you want to see the Khmer Fields, which will be out tomorrow, press that subscribe button. But until next time, bye bye for now.